Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part... I don't know, I genuinely don't know. I also deleted a bunch of files from my video folder, so I don't know where... With any luck, I haven't deleted anything important. I do that occasionally. But it's probably fine this time. But I don't know what episode it is, so, you know, look it up. It's probably fine. I'm going to guess 18. 18? Let's go for 18. Who knows? Might be more, might be less. It's not really important. Anyway. Indeed you do. Right, Andrew Wakefield is currently meandering his way. So we're doing a new operation, right? Operation Smash Bear was mostly a success. The bear seems to be still, like, you know, flailing around. But with any luck, hopefully the chaos... Oh, for fuck's sake. How many fucking armies have you got? How have you got 4 stacks? How have you got 4 stacks of troops? You... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm calm. I'm collected. More growth in the... You know what? Yes. Perform. Perform the more growth. Obviously, we've got the growth plague there, so we currently have 678 growth. It's not bad. Let's get... where is this? Zuluk, you know, no. For... You know what? If I was going to play Grimhammer again, and there's certainly things I like about Grimhammer and things I don't like. I do think that it hasn't been balanced around Nurgle. Now, I will admit, I do think Nurgle probably has one of, if not the hardest campaign in Warhammer 3. You don't play Nurgle, you endure it. Which is very Nurgle, to be fair. It's like 50 Shades of Grey for nerds, isn't it? For Warhammer nerds. It's just if you just like getting spanked. And you know me, oh, do I love getting spanked. So, new operation. We are now Operation Give Everything to Rats, because if the rats have it, then with any luck, they can do the dirty work for us. So we've basically given a load of stuff to Clan Gritters. Hopefully they'll hold on to it. The problem is that there's a little bit of Nurgle corruption there, which is causing some small issues. But Skaven corruption is increased. I didn't think they... I didn't think that they had to worry about corruption, but... maybe they do. I thought it was only their own corruption that caused them problems. Oh well. No big deal. Right. Doogie! Doogie. Poxmakers, you're just staying there. Your job is to stay at the Falls of Doom and protect it from anyone who should... You know what I should do is like whack another plague. Well, there's a plague there, so I guess that can spread. We've also got Valmir Cools. His name may not be Valmir. Valmir Cools more of a title than anything else.
Cultist of the Fly Lord.
It's like Golda Cut, isn't it? The best Kardashian. Never saw him in the series. Just Kim. A lot of Kim, but disappointing. Never mind. Yeah, you're just staying there. I'm surprised you're still alive, to be honest. And I guess, like, whacking plague on you. Might do something like that. No. Not that one. That one. Infect selected. Can I not do... Oh. Can't do it this time. That's because I did it last time. Right, never mind. Right, it's fine. Everything's fine. We've moved everyone. Right, where's Kuga? Kuga's down there. Andrew is down there. We need to wipe out the lizards. Wipe out the lizards and give all their stuff to Tretch. Tretch is our new BFF. BFF, Clan Gritters as well. Hello. That is actually fine, because I kind of want to kill you, and I might do that later. Okay, we've had a rebellion at the Howling Wastes, which is... I don't really care. Wait, how have we had a rebellion when we don't have any settlements here? Oh, was it that one? It was Demon Storm. Okay, well that's fine. You're riddled with plague, which is fine. We're just going to meander over here. I think I'm basically just going to keep a bunch of Valmir Cools around so I can blat people with plague whenever they get up my fucking nose. I do like this. This section of the map is really pretty, isn't it? I really like this section of the map. It just looks nice. There's a lot of detail here. Looks great. I like... you know what? I would happily work for Creative Assembly just like tarting up sections of the map. Because I love shit like that. Oh, I love putting in little details. Oh, it's the best thing. I just... You know, like putting little rocks there, making it look like there's a little... Like I'd put a little cave here to make it look like the tracks went somewhere. Or maybe that was basically like, you know, like a rock fall. The tracks were covered in rock. See, this is the kind of shit I could spend literally... hours doing this. I would be... Oh, I'd be so... Just a thought. I love map editors. I haven't used one in ages. Here's Monster Bound. It's been 4 years since my last map editor. Okay. Okay. Hello, guys.
Come before the clan and show display deference thinking.
Okay, well, what about if I just give you that? Give me some money for it? Boosh.
Yes, so.
Thanks for the cash. You seem to have a shit ton of money, and I don't know where you're getting it from, but fine.
Blasphemy!
Alright. At least you're still plagued. You're plagued for 10 turns. You're plagued for 4 turns. I might actually get another Valmir Cool. Nope, that's the wrong button. I want this button. That one, and let's go for duration. Some plague colors does cost 200 infections. Oof. Big infection action. And you just stay there now. Unless you can catch it. You could catch them. Fuck it, go for him, go for him! Get him, Poxmakers, get him! Should name you after a deep doctor. Right, let's kill them. Did you not have a general? Did your general die? I think their general died. He may have died from plague. Ooh, a banner of hellfire. That's not bad. Now, the only slight issue is that the ogres seem to be whacking camps up all over the place. So, I don't really... I guess I could send my army to go and squash them, couldn't I? I'd give them experience. You know what? Making you indomitable may not be the worst thing, because I was thinking that you were a demon, you're not. I guess we could do this. This settlement would then make a little bit more money. I mean, Kislev is currently making me 625. It's level 4. It's making me 625 income. That is fucking nothing. It's almost... Why the hell is Hellpit still alive? So many questions. Alright, never mind. We can make the most stuff here. Let's do that. Seeing as we're now friends with Tzeentch. That's right, the Nurgle Friends of Tzeentch. It's a small political group. Do I want... Tell you what I do want, what I really want, is more... these, but I can't afford that. And in fact, I'm now losing money. Whoop whoop. It's fine. We can, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Sunken sewers from the settlement Glut Port. Prague has got...
Not possible.
Oh, it is though. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. A little bit. I was a little bit unsure if I wanted to, but I will. Right, there must be a settlement over here. What's the mission? Ancient relics. It's going to give me... Oh! Raise or sack the following settlement. Okay, do you have a plague on you? You do, but it's only going to last 1 turn. So I could... Oh, that's interesting. I could put this on you. Okay, 12k is okay, so we can bop you.
Time to enjoy us.
I can sack it,
Father's here.
and then I can occupy it. And that way, I'll make a shit ton of money. Good times. Okay, so we're going to give this to Clan Rictus. We're also going to move up here. Oh, Skaven. Oh, can you actually see who holds the settlement? Skaven rebels. It says Skaven rebels. They're not very well at hiding themselves, are they? What the fuck is Tretch up to? I mean, I love it. I love the go-get-em attitude. Excellent stuff. Do I send... What is Castalton? Okay, he's just over there. He's still got Plague on him for 3 turns. I'm going to move Valmir Cool. Come here. We're going to blat him if he gets in our way. What happened to that? There definitely was a fort around here, wasn't there? A camp? Alright, it's gone now. Never mind. Guess I'm not going to care too much about that one then. Do I want to do anything here? Nah, I'm just going to leave it. Is this part of... Right, Darkhold. They want Darkhold in the Mines of Gorgoth, which has gold in it. If we... Now, taking the Dragonfang Mount is going to be a pain in the ass, because it means we're going to have to sail across to take it. But if we do take it, it'll wipe out... Well, I say wipe out the lizards. It'll cause them a grave problems. It will cause them grave problems. Inconveniences. Do I want to rampage? Yeah, I think Kugath is going to go on a rampage. Holy shit, we're actually making money now. Look at that. Holy shit. Turk. Let's go Eye of the Gods. And Andrew Wakefield is... How much does his army cost? 4k. Not that much, but... I think we might go down this line.
A delightful addition to my arsenal.
Right, is any of these a port? I don't think it is. No. Shattered Stone Bay is a port. So if we like, right, we're gonna capture all these, hand them over to Clan Rictus, and then we'll sail across and deal with. We'll take Shattered Stone Bay, and then we'll sail across and deal with the lizards. It does mean leaving ourselves undefended for a little while, but I think it's probably the best option. Because otherwise those lizards will just keep sailing across and attacking us, and there's very little we can do about it. Okay, there's no point you being down there because it's a dead end. Oh, there is a camp there. Alright, you come down here. You just come down here. We're just keeping an eye on things. How many infections are we getting a turn? Okay, we're getting 42 from buildings, which isn't a huge amount. I'm amazed that is still standing, but fair enough. I could build buildings there, I just don't trust it that much.
Sickliness is next.
Hey, buddy. I'm not going to do that just yet, but I will help you in other ways, trust me. Okay, the Crimson Skull's dead. One Itor is back. For how long? That's the question. Okay, one. Not you. You. Right. One. Right. Come on, you got this. Come on. 28% chance. There's only an 8% chance of you being wounded. Okay. Okay. Fuck's sake.
Nurgle's uncleanness.
What the fuck was that?
Spread plague.
Okay. Alright. Oh, there's no one actually here. Alright.
A bastion of Nurgle's love.
So do this. That'll give us the replenishment we so desperately need. So we can give this to Clan Rictus.
You smell stink, trusting. Perhaps
Which one was it? Fortress of Vorag. Where's Darkhold? Oh, Darkhold's the one I've just taken. Okay. Yeah, so we'll give that to you.
So sneaky.
You're welcome. There's a little bit of plague in there, but it's fine. It'll brush right off. It'll brush right off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I guess we could upgrade this. Let's upgrade it, because then we'll be here for a couple of turns while we replenish. Apparently there weren't Skaven rebels there. There we go. It does look like there's a little army over here, but they're going to have a rebellion, so they are not having a good time. That's good. And now we're going to head down into the Empire. And we're going to start fucking shit up. Oh.
Only the orthodoxy.
Okay, you've still got 2 turns of plague left. Can we actually see what how you're doing? Okay, you're down to about 37. You're down to about 37. I mean, that's not great. And some of these places around here have got plague as well, which I think is the attrition plague, which is good. To be honest, spreading some Nurgle corruption in the surrounding area may not be the worst choice. I'm glad to, because they did say in the known issues for Warhammer 3 that the cultist buildings aren't particularly interesting, and they're not.
The Fly Master.
They're very much fire and forget. I mean, there is that one where you can like build the building to then, ooh, the Eye of Terror. Interesting. Yeah, we'll upgrade you and anything which is going to give us... That may be okay. I think we need to give this settlement as many defences as possible because it is basically on... Hello. Hello, chaps. Can't help but notice that... Okay, let's prepare, because it looks like a couple of stacks of troops currently making their way down through the mountains there. We will hopefully knock them on the head. Help it again. I don't really... What's this? Outpost available. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can make more money. Somehow. To be honest, if we start rampaging through the Empire, we should make, I say big money, they seem to have nerfed sacking income for some reason. Cyst growth, got the green moons, there's a high chance of spreading plague there, which is good stuff. I'll leave Andrew to go, just sit there for a turn, just to replenish everything up. Can we attack this place? How much money? 2,000. It's not much. What about over here? 6,000. I mean, I'd be silly not to. So, infect selected. How much now? 36,000. Okay, that's not bad. Hi, Manfred. Are you home? Oh, you are. Oh. Oh, happy days. Knock, knock, Manfred. Alright, let's take Manfred's home. Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing Manfred. There he is on his Zombal Dragon. The Vargeists actually doing a probing attack. It looks like they're going to try and take out the artillery, which would be fine if the artillery wasn't a massive bloated demon on spider legs with a giant power claw. So they're gonna find that a little bit more tricky than they would, you know, with say Empire artillery. Still, they are going to throw themselves at the Soul Grinder. So we're going to send one of the Tweedledee twins, one of the Tweedle twins, to go and harass them and back up the Soul Grinders. The Forsaken are trying to batter their way through the gatehouse. Meanwhile, the Plague Bearers are clambering up the ladders to the top.
The point is ours.
Looks like the Grave Guard will hold the line. I guess because they're melee units, they won't flee off the wall like missile units do as soon as anyone reaches the wall. I guess it's not the worst. It's not the worst choice, I guess.
Children,
Is it what I do? I guess it is what I do. I do like the I'll say minor faction. The factions that aren't in Warhammer 3, their settlements are, it's just a nice, like, you spend so long fighting like Kislev settlements. I think that's why everyone's sick of them. I fought so many fucking Kislev settlements. Oh my god. Pretty much every campaign I just ended up, the only campaign I didn't end up fighting Kislev was Xiaoming, and I think Zinch. My Zinch campaign, my Kairos campaign. I didn't fight Kislev there, although I think I did end up fighting them because they actually came all the way up to find me. Little shits. Never mind. Okay, so these Grave Guards, I mean, their stats aren't great, but they are pretty tanky. Our stats are better. We do have that 65 weapon strength, which is quite good. They do have the extra bonus versus infantry, though. So they got another 10 melee attack and weapon damage versus infantry units, which of course we are. However, looking at our weapon strength, our armor piercing is only 25 compared to their 23. Okay, so we got more armor piercing. They're listed as an armor piercing unit. We technically have more armor piercing damage than they do. So we should be able to win that fairly easily. The Vargeists having a bad time. Seen as Doogie and House arrived to help out as well. So the Vargeists got absolutely wrecked. Tweedledee also stamping on them. So the survivors trying to flee away. Manfred flapping here and there and everywhere. I don't think he quite knows what he wants to do. So we're going to blast him with a Rancid Visitation. Obviously he can heal himself. I should take quite a lot of damage down here. The Forsaken getting pretty wrecked by what exactly? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we've got it's House. House is currently chasing Manfred. He's debuffed him. Helmet Discord. He's got 17 melee attack. That's not very much. He just stop. There goes Spirit Leech coming in as well. So he's losing a lot of health. His stats are absolute trash. He is absolute trash. He's currently dueling with House in the skies there, but it's not going very well for him. And as soon as I remember, I'm going to bring Doogie Howser in to help out as well. There we go. Doogie's coming to join against Manfred, so it's 2-on-1. Just need to help finish off the last remnants. There we go. Now he's a lovely Zomble Dragon sandwich. More and more units joining, and it looks like Manfred's quite sad now. Yeah, he's sad. He's having a bad time. He's being harassed. He's being bullied. It's like, pick on someone your own size. Everyone's like, you're bigger, you stupid bastard. Uh-oh. Poor Manfred. I'd land if I were you, but it wouldn't really help. Ooh. Down he goes. Trying to take out the corpse cart. They are ludicrously resilient for some reason. I don't know why. It's like an old man on a rickety cart pulled by zombies. Realistically, how tough is it going to be? They're slowly making grounds. The Forsaken have taken quite a bit of damage actually fighting the... Well, what actually was doing damage to them? I genuinely don't know. Something was doing damage to them. In come the Plague drones helping out anywhere they can see potential issues. Like on the walls with a Grave Guard. In some places are still fighting. I don't think chucking death heads in the back of your friends is a good idea. Never mind. Alright, well, it looks like... Oof, the Forsaken taking so much damage. Never mind. Just a Vargolf who is crumbling due to being sad. Vargolfs do not have particularly good leadership. You do need to keep them near your boss, your general. Ooh, good hits. Looks like he is going down. Not much left really to mop up. Castle Drakenhof is ours. Well, I may sack it, I don't know.
Nether Point is ours.
It's always nice to kick Manfred in the head, isn't it? Stupid, round, little heads.
Rip everything from them.
Okay, we will take a little bit of damage attrition here, but then we should just be able to, like, capture Castle Drakenhof, and we can use that as a base then to launch attacks from. So that could be like Kugat's little base of operations as we grab the Koningstein Tower, which is currently raised, and Waldenhof, which is probably over here somewhere. Probably, maybe.
Kugat, the Plaguefather.
We probably do want to give you the proper replenishment plague, but that's fine for the moment.
Father Nurgle.
And you just need a turn to recover from your colonization. So it's sending Manfred on his... send Manfred packing on his hollybobs to the Southlands. Because that's where he's going to end up in Immortal Empires and Southlands. With fucking Volkmar as well. So that's fun for him. Let's do something like that. Someone on the Discord pointed out that it's going to be rough that he's moved all the way to the Southlands and he gets followed by Volkmar, his nemesis. I was like, it's basically like any anime fan service beach episode ever. Everyone turns up to the beach. That's where they're going, the beach. Well, it's sandy anyway. Holy shit, have you actually managed to take... No, you're trying. Are you trying or... No, well, no. No. No, I've got other things to be doing. Why the f... Are you dead now? I'm so worried Gustavus is just going to come back. Hello? Wow, you're just throwing everything at me, aren't you? Alright. Gonna be hard for you to do that if you're dead. Alright, already we've done... They seem to blob up here, which has worked really well for us, because of course, you know, we've got quite a bit of ammunition. Ammunition? Artillery is the word I was looking for. We've got quite a lot of artillery. And so we can just... I don't have my Vanguard deployment plague on me, which is a little bit of a shame. But I don't really need it. I've got 3 bits of artillery that I can just blat the enemy army with. And if they want to stay back and get blatted, then that's entirely up to them. This is not a good plan, guys. I would be advancing ASAP. You don't just want to sit there and get splatted by soul grinders in Kugath. Looking at these guys, they've already got 57 kills, 78 kills, 42 kills. I mean, you've already lost a big chunk of your army, and all of my artillery units are also pretty good in melee combat. So basically, once they've run out of ammunition, it just means they're going to come along and punch you in the face instead. But, you know, by all means. We do have enemy reinforcements arriving in less than 25 seconds. About 20 seconds now. 20 seconds, there we go. Arriving on our flank. I'm not overly concerned. So we've done a lot of damage to them already. Oh, look at that big chunk of health being dropped off there. A lot of their units already looking about half strength. Or less, as the case may be. Needs to try and take out the missile units. Although, the nice thing about missile units is they will tend to, like, clump up together, and then you just hit them with a plague boil, and, you know, it's good night, Vienna. reinforcements have arrived. Now these guys have marched, so they're all tired. Looks like the AI was like, hey, we can potentially take him if we march this army into his flank and then sit back and get blatted by artillery. I mean, it's a mood. So, I mean, they do outnumber me quite considerably. That's true. But less so. I've killed about 400 of them, and I haven't had to lift a finger yet. Well, obviously lifting a finger, but I haven't had to actually, you know, engage any of them. As they hang back and allow me just rip through them without too many problems. On our right flank, we do have some flanking forces, demi-griffs, and some grenade launchers. Coming over to the tree line, where we do have some units hidden.
Come then, scum! I have unberotten blood in my veins!
Firing those grenades. Thankfully, most of them hit the trees. A few exploding in the Plague Bearers, but not too much. Out comes Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, summoning in a horde of Plague Bearers to lock those Outriders into melee combat to make sure they can't get away. Spawning a unit into this like this will really just tear through them like a hot knife through butter, because they will be surrounded on all sides and they're particularly shit in melee combat. Dr. Quinn, though, is also having a rough time. So we're going to summon in some support. In comes a Great Unclean One to join the party. And we're also going to heal Dr. Quinn up. Meanwhile, the enemy army is finally advancing after getting roundly decimated by artillery fire. They're now finally deciding to advance on our position. Because we do have the death heads should we need them, and our artillery is now concentrating on the enemy reinforcements as they march down the hill towards us, already taking big chunks out of them as well. 129 kills, 183 kills, 185 kills. Yeah, we've killed quite a lot of people without actually having to, you know, fight them. Some plague boils now. Bursting over the enemies. Oh, look at that. The enemy general has arrived on this flank, which is where all my characters are, which is not a good place to be honest, mate. I would have maybe chosen a different location, because it does mean that you're going to get triple teamed. And of course we can drop all kinds of nasty shit on his heads. Rancid Visitations, Tormented Blades, all that kind of nasty stuff. Got some great swords, so we're going to use a few wind spells, do a little bit of damage there. Ooh. Enemy general fleeing off from whence he came. The plague drones hanging around over the top of some outriders, because I've forgotten that they exist. There we go, we're not going to attack the outriders, take them out, then deal with the enemy archers. That should be fine. The reinforcements have been roundly thrashed. Lots of dead bodies littering the ground where the artillery has done its dreadful work. Now concentrating on any units hanging back. Looks like they're going to reinforce the units currently attacking the Forsaken on my left flank. But Kugath has spotted them and he's left a little surprise. Well, he's got a little surprise for them, a little present. Uh-oh, they spotted it. They're like, I don't think we should get close to the thing with lots of tentacles, which is growing exponentially. Well, you did. Too late. So the attack on our left flank is crumbling, as is the rest of the enemy army. They threw everything they could at me, and it just wasn't enough.
Retreat!
Ugh. Isn't the game better when you don't have to fight Kislev 90% of the time? I do need the replenishment. The infections would be nice, but I think we'll take the replenishment. That's my call. That's my shout. Okay, where now? I know there are some Cathay armies wandering around, so we need to be sure of where they are. So we know that this is probably Skaven controlled. Tretch, careful, buddy.
Father Nurgle.
Okay, let's go grab Pig Martyr.
Nurgle, forgive me.
Get in there, you big lug.
So much decay.
Okay, we'll take that.
Disease.
That one, then we'll grab this one, and then we'll sail across and grab this one. It's a ball lake to swim all the way over here, but so even this bit of the map is like quite pretty, isn't it? Look at this little thing up there. It's good. Oh, I could genuinely just spend hours making. I just love the little details. Love the deets. Okay, Landfreds. This one's mine now. Thank you. I think you'll find it belongs to me. Oh, Sylvania's dead. Already? And you guys are fucked. Wow, you've all got plague. You're taking attrition from the fact that they're in vampire territory. You are having a bad time. I guess I could give you thick skin. Do that with you as well. Give you some more armor. Make you a little bit more tanky. And I'd like to make you a little bit more tanky. So actually, let's go thick skin with you as well. What magic items do we have? We've got gambler's armor. What happens if we fuse some of this shit? Obsidian amulet. Well, that's trash. Oh my god. I haven't really been checking my magic. Oh, I've got another forbidden rods. Okay, earthing rods, trash. Obsidian amulets, trash. What do we get? A prismatic amplifier. Power recharge. 20%. I mean, that is nothing to sneeze at. We got the forbidden rod. Forbidden rod's really good. The power stone is fine. You don't have anything, so you could have the prismatic amplifier, which just gives more power recharge rate for 30 seconds, which I'm just like, sure. Again, like the forbidden rods. Now, the forbidden rod does do damage to yourself, but it increases your power recharge rate and reserves by 240% and 30 per second, with a duration of 40 seconds. Prismatic amplifier. Blue item, power recharge rate plus 20% for 30 seconds. Why? I would prefer a forbidden rod, to be honest. Actually, I'm just going to give you the forbidden rod. It's just better. Andrew, would you like a prismatic thingy-majig? You can have a prismatic thingy-majig. There you go. You have that one. These, garbage, fuse. Obsidian amulet, absolute trash. Scroll of leeching is kind of trash. Trickster's helm. Ooh, now that is not a bad little item. I might. Is that Kugath's the spell shield? Really? Okay, armor of silvered steel is kind of trash. Relic swords, fuse. Trickster shards, they're pretty naff. I mean, they're situational. They're situational, basically. It can be useful. Like if I'm fighting vampires or something, I guess it could be useful, but generally, probably not. Should we get rid of these bits? Sword of Anti-Heroes is okay. I quite like the Brass Cleaver, actually. Because that did, like, 8 more melee attack is quite a nice little bonus to give. So I'm tempted to give that to you. You can have that one. And Dr. Quinn, you have nothing. So I'll give you the Trickster Shell, a Giant Blade. Not an Obsidian Amulet. I'm not that. much of a dick. How about potion of healing? Because you do tend to get your ass kicked, don't you? I've got nothing for you. Well, no, that's not true. There is. I don't know if that's actually going to affect. It probably won't affect the army, will it? I guess something like this is okay. Okay, got a couple of nice magic items there from all that fusing. Well worth it. Let's whap the best plague on you. And I mean, growth is probably going to be quite important here. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay? How is Castalton is no longer plagued? He's like, oh, thank God, I'm no longer just shitting myself. Now you're shitting yourself again. Enjoy! No, don't worry, Castalton. No one will notice because you smell already. So no one's going to call you out on that.
You have warpstone. Good. May make deal pact.
Maybe have Darkhold. Can you give me some money for that?
Very, very good.
I thought you'd like that. I thought you'd be like, ooh.
Usual things. Needs
You
space
really
and
like
help.
me.
Yes, yes. But
You're like, yeah, boy.
an opportunity. Yes, yes.
And you really like me, but you won't give me a military alliance, you big shit. You want 10k for a military alliance? Get fucked. I'm the one that's like literally saving your pathetic little rat existence. Sweet merciful Jesus. These guys are the worst. Right, where did this... Okay, there's that army. I'm going to hit you with a Valmir Cool. Let's do something like that.
I am no one's slave.
I feel like we're fairly okay, I think. I think we should be okay. Let's get more Plague Bearers so we can get the Exalted Plague Bearers. It's not like I can afford another fucking army. There might be some bits out to sea that we could grab. Like, if I come here, I could go and grab some bits. I mean, it's going to take us longer to dick about in the sea, but oof, doesn't that look pretty? Doesn't that look inviting, though? Lovely waters. Ooh. Okay, help it. I don't know how you're still alive, but good job, I guess. Scarbrand. Hey, buddy. You good? That's probably good because it looks like Slaanesh might be the one to back. So I think I might throw my lot in with Slaanesh. Everyone receives a plague. You get a plague, and you get a plague. Okay. So right. Look. Okay, you're kind of chill. You don't like Zinch for... Oh, you're actually at war with the Oracles of Zinch. Okay, well, as long as you're at war with them now, and I'm not with war with you, that gives me time to sort of dick about with all this kind of bullshit.
Exile serves no master.
Shut up. I was talking to you. I was talking to bloody Andrew.
Grandfather would be most
Well.
displeased.
Wellity. If it isn't little Greasus Goldtooth. Okay, I was a bit worried that might sting, but it's okay. I'm going to loot and occupy.
Nurgle's beloved.
So he may come down and attack. If he does, that's fine. We could potentially hit him with a plague to make him shit himself. Again, not that anyone would notice. So, okay.
You smell stink. Trusting. Perhaps treaty pact. Yes, yes.
Sure. Have pig barter. You give us some money for that? What about if you give me a military alliance? How much would I have to give you for that? 2,800. How much money do I have? 44,000. Oh, I'll take it.
Good.
I'll take it, because that'll keep... Okay. Yeah. Did you actually manage to fend off the... Holy shit, you managed to fend off the lizard men. Holy shit. Oh my god. One of my allies isn't complete and utterly fucking useless. I am... I don't know how I feel right now. I'm in shock. I feel I've got cold sweats. That's probably the ague. More spreading? Yeah. Spread it wide, boys. Alright, how much money are we going to make from this shithole? 14k? I think we can do better than that. We do need like a turn to replenish though. What plague did you get? Oh, you got that plague. Well, we did batter their armies. If I give you maybe a turn to replenish, then we just hit that place? That'd be alright, wouldn't it? They do have a little rebellion down here. Hopefully, I think... okay, it looks like they're getting things back under control, so they should be okay. Fingers crossed, they should be okay, and it looks like we're keeping this... I feel like I'm kind of on top of things at the moment. Which is a good feeling. How much money are we making actually from our settlements? Let's just find out here. So 2.5... Yeah, so we've got 2.5k, and that is because we have the 2 trade good buildings here, which is increasing our income by 30%, which isn't a huge amount, but we don't have a lot of money. And then the Cliffs of Doom are 2.2, Goramadni is 1.8. None of that is very much, to be honest. But it is what it is. Maybe if we get... If I can... I don't know. I'll tell you what, we're going to fill the Darklands with rats, right? They're going to protect this flank, and then Kugath is basically going to capture the Empire. So we're going to start expanding down here, capturing all this stuff, and link up with poor Kislev, that's sort of been left to its own devices for God knows how long. But if we can build this up, link up with it, secure the rest of Kislev, like lock this out, we're protected. I mean, this should be fine, right? If we could get another army at some point, that would be ideal. But we need to make sacking income, and then we need to build up our buildings. So we need to get all these... where's that? The Falls of Doom. The Falls of Doom needs a big garrison. So we're going to do that. That should then, with Poxmakers here, who I need to give a proper name, he should be able to hold back the oncoming hordes. Plus, if the Skaven are down here as well, all the better. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.